Hello, my name is Don and welcome to the channel. In today's video I want to talk about 5.56 ammunition and this Precision AR-15, so stay tuned. So in today's video, we're going to evaluate some pretty common 5.56 ammunition in my precision rifle build. We're going to talk about some federal gold medal match with the Seirra Match Kings, and then we have two offerings from AAC. The first one being the 77 grain with the Seirra Match Kings, and then the 77 grain OTM open tip match round. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go outside and we're going to shoot a 10-shot group with each ammunition and see how they compare. Now, there's a big difference in price. The open tip match you can get for about $11 on sale for a box of 20. The Seirra Match King AAC runs about 15 bucks on sale, and then the federal gold medal match is the more expensive one. That ranges anywhere from $18 to $22 depending on where you buy it. Now, I've had some pretty good luck with the federal Seirra Match King ammunition. Seems to be very consistent, and that Match King bullet is really hard to beat for accuracy. But I want to see how it performs in a somewhat budget build here. Now, guys, I paid for everything on this rifle. I was given nothing. I've got no horse in the game here. The ammunition I paid for myself. I'm not in any way related to federal or AAC. So this is a self-funded video, and I just thought I'd like to show you the difference in these ammunitions. Now, let's talk about the rifle. We have a 20-inch stainless steel ballistic advantage fluted barrel. We're using the Huxworks 762 Ti. We have this in a Aero Precision enhanced upper receiver, and the nice thing about the enhanced is it's almost a monolithic style upper receiver. The barrel nut, which what the handguard normally would attach to, is part of the upper receiver, and there's 8 bolts that hold the upper to the handguard, and I tell you what, it makes for a very rock solid system, and I like the idea for that in building a precision rifle. Now, we're using a Toolcraft bolt carrier group, AccuTac bipod. We have a just an ARCA, I think it's like a 4-inch ARCA section here. We're using a Mega Arms lower receiver. Now, this is a lower receiver I've had for a long time. We've got a Trigger Tech diamond trigger in here set to about a pound. We're using the Magpul K2 Plus grip, the Magpul PRS stock. We're using a Radian Ambi safety, Raptor charging handle, and then we're using the Trijicon 10 mile 4.5 to 30 sitting on a Trijicon mount. This has proved to be a pretty accurate rifle, considering, you know, we're using pretty much an Aero Precision upper. Very surprised at the quality and the accuracy of this setup. Ballistic Advantage makes great barrels, and they do also make Aero Precision barrels. Now, like I said, this is a pretty accurate rifle depending on the ammunition, and I think you'll see that today. We're going to be getting our velocities off of the Garmin Zero. We've got that held onto the ARCA with an Area 419 adapter plate here. But yeah, this is pretty much the rig that we're going to be using, and I just kind of want to show you what these three offerings will shoot like out of a fairly budget-minded rifle. So stay tuned, guys. I believe these are the OTMs, but we will find out here in a minute. All right, let's let this barrel cool off a little bit, and then we'll shoot the AACs with the Match Kings. All right, guys, so on the OTMs, we had an average of 2690, a standard deviation of 15.2, and an extreme spread of 58.7. So hopefully the other ammunition shoots better than that. right. All right, I'm gonna go down, take a picture of that, let this suppressor cool off, and then we'll come back and finish this out with the gold medal match. All right, guys, so that group was right at an inch. There was a couple shots on there where I don't think I had the crosshairs right on the center of the target. That mirage on the suppressor kind of threw me off. So I think we could have did better than that, but you know, it is what it is. I really need to get a heat cover for my suppressor. So next up is the Federal Premium with the Seirra Match Kings 77 grain. Let's see how this one does. All right, guys, so we ended up with an average of 2506, a standard deviation of 22.3, and an extreme spread of 69.4. So this stuff runs about 20 bucks if you can find it for that cheap. Usually that's about what it costs. The AAC you can get on sale, the Match Kings, for about 15 on sale, and then the OTMs are about $11 on sale. I think the numbers on the Match King AAC were the best, but let me go down, we'll measure this up, and then I'll get right back to you. I could have shot, you know, 3-shot groups, and, you know, we would have shot, you know, the OTM would have shot a 1-inch group. The AAC Match Kings would have shot just over a 1/2-inch group, and the same thing with the gold medal match. But I like to shoot 10-shot groups just so you can kind of see the round dispersion, and then you can kind of take what you want out of that information. Now what I did is I kind of broke these down 3 ways. The first 3-shot groups, the first 5-shot group, and then by the you know, the final 10-shot group. And so on the OTM, the 3-shot group was an inch, 0.999. The 5-shot group was 1.279, so basically just over 1 1/4 inches. The 10-shot group was 1.3, so not a big difference between the 5-shot and the 10-shot group. Guys, keep in mind, I was shooting through suppressor mirage. Now, I did wait considerable amount of times when that mirage started to come up. I waited for that to cool off, even brought out a cup of water. I didn't show any of that because who wants to see, you know, me doing this for an hour and a half. The OTM 1.3 10-round group is not bad. That's 10 rounds. Most guys, like I said, shoot 3 shots or 5 shots, and that's the MOA of the ammo and the rifle that they're shooting. I think it takes a little bit more than that, but it really depends on what you use the rifle for. Hunters, you know, 3-shot group would be great for a hunter. You know, if they want to evaluate their ammunition by a 3-shot group, I think that's appropriate. But if you're using your rounds in a match, so if you're shooting PRS or if you're shooting a DMR match, I think 10-round groups, taking a good look at that is a little bit more appropriate. That way you can see the dispersion of the rounds and know what to expect, you know, on shot 1 and shot 10 and above. So, you know, take this information for what it is. I kind of got it broke down for a little bit for everybody. Now on the AAC Match Kings, that shot just over an inch, so 1.05. The 3-shot group was 0.564, so just over 1/2 inch. The 5-shot group was 0.852, and then the 10-shot group was 1.05. Now, what I found interesting on both the AAC ammunitions is they came really close to their advertised feet per second of 2,700 feet per second. The OTMs came in at 2690, so 10 feet per second shy of what they advertised. The AAC Match Kings came in above it at 2722 with a standard deviation of 17.8. They were really close. Both these ammunitions were very close. I'm sure the only thing that they're changing on here is the bullet. You know, they're using their, the OTMs are using their version of the Match King, and then on the Match Kings, of course, they're using the Seirra Match King bullet. And that bullet is really hard to beat for accuracy. Now, guys, when we got to the Federal Match Kings, We shot, of course, all three groups were the best. So the 10-shot group was a .814, the 5-shot group was a .649, and the 3-shot group was a .578. But on the velocities, the Federal Match Kings came in at 2506 out of an advertised feet per second of 2720. So we're a good 214 feet per second below what it's advertised at, where the AAC, they were actually, if you averaged it out between each ammunition, they came in spot on at 2,700 feet per second. So from the results that I'm seeing here today, I would say that the AAC Match King, although it didn't shoot quite as good as the Federal Match Kings at 100 yards, I think, once you got out to 500 yards and beyond, I think the AAC Match King is going to perform better. It's faster, and it's got better consistent chronograph numbers. So, guys, you're getting more for less, in my opinion. So, guys, I just wanted to show you what this ammunition would shoot like out of basically a middle-of-the-road upper receiver. I think Aero Precision, although it's not the top-of-the-line stuff, I think it's a very, very good product. The fit and finish has always been really good on it. The barrels are accurate enough. Now, I have had better results with Criterion barrels, but when you're on a budget, there's nothing wrong with Ballistic Advantage barrels, and they do make Aero Precision barrels also. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I got for you today. So if you like what you saw, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you like what I'm doing here, go down there and hit that subscribe button. I can't build this channel without you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.